Hi there, it's Sam from pootles.co.uk and pootlesjewellery.com because it's Sunday. Southwell and Stampin' Up on Sunday, the day of the week when I merge my two working lives together. And today I have a card that's been inspired by a locket, and I put this locket together. I'm going to zoom in for you, and loved it so much I wanted to make a card to go with it. And I'm going to show you how to make the card, so do bear with me. And this is our medium rose gold locket. Beautiful, lovely, shiny, just a gentle, soft colour. I've got it on the standard chain. All our lockets come with a free chain. And this is my favourite one anyway. And then inside I've put three beautiful birthstones in the beautiful rich red. And then I've got these three German frosted flowers, which are divine. They were very, very popular last year. The manufacturer of them, well, for some reason, whatever reason, we stopped using them, and then Southwell Design spent a long time finding somebody who would make the flowers into their very exacting standards, and found a company in Germany. So they are frosted flowers made in Germany, and we very proudly call them our German frosted flowers. And I love it. I love them. We have 5 colours. This is the sort of toffee coffee colour. We have a very pale baby yellow, pale blue, pale pink and white as well, and I love them. They are gorgeous. So I'm zooming back out because I want to show you the card, and I'm going to make the card today with you. I'm going to give you international A4 or A range size measurements, and then I'm going to give you measurements for those of you in North America who work with 8.5 by 11 cardstock. So, and I'm losing my voice. This is what happens when you film lots of videos in one go. Okay, so my piece of cardstock is half a sheet of A4 cardstock cut down. So that is 105 by 297 millimetres. And I've scored it at 148 millimetres. So 10.5 centimetres by 29.7, scored at 14.8. And folded and burnished and what have you. The tip, this is cherry cobbler, tip-top taupe layer going over the top, 10 centimetres by 14.2 centimetres, and then I have got a whisper white layer to go over the top of that, which is 9 by 13.2 centimetres, so a whole centimetre difference. Now if you work with 8.5 by 11 cardstock, you will cut yours down to 4.25 by 11 and score it at 5.5. I really hope this is correct because I actually don't have 8.5 by 11 paper to work with. So the layer that you would put on your tip-top taupe layer, you would make yours 4 by 5.25, and then your white layer, so you get a bigger border, should be 3.5 by 4.75 inches. Like I say, because I don't have 8.5 by 11 cardstock to work with, I'm kind of guessing here. So I hope it's correct. Somebody, I'm sure, will let me know if it's not. So, okay, I've just realised that I forgot to get out my sponge, so I'm just grabbing it. There it is, because I do need that. That's sort of semi-essential. What I've got, the Stampin here, is a beautiful set called Birthday Blossoms that I've had for a while, but I've not used really very much. And I love these flowers, and they sort of reminded me of the frosted flowers. So I have got those ready, and I liked this bit, Celebrate You. So ready on my block, I've got some tip-top taupe ink. And I'm just going to stamp down in opposing corners. Okay, easy peasy. I'm also, before I sponge up, while I'm still here, I'm going to do this little bit of stamping that's here and here because I want to get my red ink out as well. And for the flower, although it's not exactly the same, it's very similar. This one here, From Something to Say, very, very similar, close enough for me, basically. So I've got that ready, and my cherry cobbler, and the Celebrate You that came from the first stamp set. So I'm going to grab that one first and punch it so that I know what leftovers I've got of the Whisper White. So this is the extra large oval. And the cat has just come stomping down the stairs, so she's probably going to come and shout at me about something. I don't know what. And I'm going to do 6 of these. Whoopsie daisy. 6 of those, and cut them all with the Itty Bitty Accents flower. Oh, I'm concentrating, that's why I'm not speaking. And then the last one, so that's all 6 of them. And I'm just going to get my punch, no, I'm not going to get a punch out at all. I'm going to close up the cherry cobbler before I stick my sponge in the wrong one. And back with the tip top tape and my sponge here ready. And I'm just going to sponge round everything. So I want to come round the card. Round my oval. And then round all 6 flowers, because they're a little bit stark like that, and I wanted to get them to blend into the stamped flowers a bit better. So I'm coming around the edges, but I'm not sort of sticking just to the edges, I'm kind of smushing it all over. Keep going with those. So, there we go. Oh no, that's only 4. Oh, I thought I'd done them all. No, 2 more. Oh goodness. Okay, right, so now I can start assembling it. I just want to lift these up a little bit. So I'm going to put all 6 down onto a spongy mat. This is the inside of the clear block caddy, and all I'm taking is my paper piercer and the back end of it, because it's nice and smooth, and pushing them into the middle. So they're done, ready for me to stick. This is my white layer, so I'm going to take some snail onto the back of this. Covered everything up. Put this directly into the middle of the tip top taupe, and then I'm going to lift this with dimensionals, so I'm going to take, I think, 6 of those. And then checking my card is the right way round onto there. So you've got a hint of the cherry cobbler border, but you've got quite a big tip top taupe border. And then I've got a little twist of linen thread that I'm going to stick up here. So I'm laying down my adhesive first. That was fuse. I'm going to take out my linen thread, hack off a bit, and you can see it's got a big kink in it. So with a pair of scissors or a bone folder, very gently run it along it, and it kind of de-kinks it. I can't see my adhesive now. There it is. And I'm just going to create loops, poodle loops they're known as, which is very sweet. Lovely lady called Linda coined that phrase. So those down there, a couple of dimensionals on the back of the oval. Have that down there, and then I can start bringing in all my flowers. So I'm just going to use every adhesive in my arsenal here, aren't I? Mini glue dots this time, so I'm going to take 1 down there, and then the other 5, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover up that sort of central mass there, and the adhesive that I put down before, and just really create a cluster. Oops. There, I think. And that is it. Oh, 9 minutes including chat. Stamped and made. What do you think? I like it, and I think it does go very well with this locket, which I do think is absolutely divine. I love it. Love the flowers, love the crystals. Oh, happy girl. Anyway, thank you ever so much. Back tomorrow with the Pootles Advent Countdown project. Back next Sunday with a very clever a box tutorial for the Sunday project, and it's, yeah, I'm really happy with it. Kind of excited to be sharing that one with you. Anyway, speak to you very soon.